Our Across the Aisle segment tonight, you would think the Clintons would have figured out from the November election that America's sick of them, but apparently they haven't learned their lesson yet. Chelsea Clinton is entering the political arena with a bold new online persona, nothing like the timid Chelsea we've seen in the past. On Saturday, she tweeted her outrage at the birther conspiracy theory, despite the fact that it was staffers on her mother's 2008 presidential campaign that originally pushed that story. Joining me now to discuss, former Democratic Georgia State Representative LaDon Jones. Representative Jones, good to see you.
Hello, Liz. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Representative Jones, Chelsea Clinton has been tweeting lately, and she's changed her tone of voice as if she wants to draw more attention. What do you make of this?
Well, I think this whole country has changed their tone following and mocking after our president and commander in chief. We've all gotten a little tougher, a little looser, a little bit more open about what we want to say. But Chelsea Clinton in particular, very strategically was guarded in what she says to avoid any controversy, very much unlike what was going on in the Trump campaign, where no matter who it was, whether it was Don or Ivanka, whatever came up came out. And so I, for one, am so happy to see this new Clinton come in with the type of 2017 Shazam that we need in the Democratic Party.
Right. She certainly seems to have a little more sass to her. I mean, I know the roles are different when you're the daughter of a presidential candidate. You know, you act with a certain decorum. That's what we saw from both Chelsea Clinton at the Democratic convention and Ivanka Trump at the Republican convention. They didn't want to start any fires. They just wanted to represent their parents in a more human way. I think that was their role. But I want to show on the screen here exactly what she tweeted and what she was tweeting about. The first thing that I want to show, this is Jake Tapper's tweet. He tweeted, "I imagine it must be really annoying when someone puts out false information about where you were born. Must really bother you." And he CC'd Barack Obama. That, of course, Tapper's tweet was in response to Sean Spicer making fun of the press for not knowing where he was born. It actually, both of them is pretty funny. People seem to have a problem with that. Then Chelsea tweets back in response to this. She tweets an all-time favorite tweet. Favorite meaning most appreciated, not meaning like because still outraged. Anyone tried to birther President Obama here. Representative Jones, I have to ask you, though, it was a staffer, a rogue staffer, Hillary Clinton's campaign called it, but it was a staffer on the Clinton campaign who started that. That might not have been Chelsea's best thought out tweet.
Well, okay, 2 points here, though. First of all, the campaign is over, right? Why are we still talking about the Clintons? Why are we still talking about who said what about whom in previous campaigns? But if we are going to talk about it, I really need the conservatives, because we need your support in order to protect our country, to take off of these orange-colored glasses instead of rose-colored glasses. At the end of the day, we all know that President Trump, even if it was started in the Clinton campaign, took it to a level that could not be compared. He put out money. I'll pay $1 million to the first person who can find it, all the way up into his campaign, where he couldn't even really admit that he was wrong. He said it. He said it just enough to make his followers happy, but he didn't really cross the border and say, you know what, I apologize. I was 100% wrong, and I should not have done
No,
it.
and I actually agree with you. I agree with you. I think the whole birther thing was stupid. I think it was a bad strategy. I don't think Donald Trump should have done it. What I guess is mind-boggling to me is that so many liberals say that it's a racist thing to accuse. It's a racist conspiracy theory. It's a dumb conspiracy theory. It's pointless. It's a waste of our time, and it's not useful. But they're saying it's racist when it did originate with Hillary Clinton's campaign. That's the part of it that bothers me the most. You and I agree that the conspiracy theory in and of itself is a conspiracy, and it's stupid.
That's true. And guess what? I believe that it was racist no matter who brought it up. However, you know, the thing that we're hoping to see different tonight from his address to Congress is not just about what you say, it's how you say it, it's when you say it, and how often you say it. And it was his tone and his rhetoric that really gave it, and all the words that he said around it, that really gave it this oomph that he was trying to say, this African should not be able to be the president of the United States.
And right, and I mean, it's the same tone that he took when he was talking about Ted Cruz being Canadian. I don't think it would. I didn't interpret it as being racist. I just interpreted it as being dumb. But let me ask you. Let me get back to the point on Chelsea Clinton here. Do you think that she's preparing for a political run with this new activism? That she's not just talking about her mother. That she's, you know, trying to come into her own almost politically. She's commenting on behalf of herself, not just her parents. Is she prepping for a political run?
You know, people are speculating on that. I never got the impression that that was something that was well into Chelsea's wheelbase. However, I hope not. as the Democratic Party, not because there's anything wrong with Chelsea Clinton, we need to get away from these folks that are picking candidates that are namesakes. There are a lot of bright, intelligent young folks that could run for future office. That although they have an additional benefit of the experience that was there, I think that the experience can be passed on verbally, and we need to get some fresh eyes in there. So, Chelsea, if you're listening to this, please enjoy your life, enjoy your kids. Do not run for office.
Right, and on that, at least, the second point, we certainly agree.